Today we're making chai tea. Oh, Meg and I are huge yogis, and we have friends that are wonderful yogis, and thanks to Wa, one of our dear friends, she taught me how to make the original traditional
chai tea from India. This is how they do it. And we're gonna show you so you can do it.
Pretty awesome. So the ingredients that we have in it is whole cloves, not garlic cloves. You know, the kind that when during Christmas time you would poke into the orange?
You put in some hot toddies, you bake with them.
So this is about a half a tablespoon of the whole cloves. We're just putting everything in our little bowl here. And then this is a half a teaspoon of pepper, whole peppercorns, gives it that nice oomph, right? And then whole ginger. We don't peel it. We just put about 8 of these nice little slices right in there.
Okay.
And then Megs is going to release the cinnamon sticks. We want to just womp them. And then the other thing we're going to put in there is a half a tablespoon, or actually this is a tablespoon of whole cardamom pods, green ones, and they're
So we're using this parchment paper bag, which is great because plastic, sometimes when you mash it, if you don't have, what is this, a meat cleaver?
It is.
If you don't have a meat cleaver, you can use the bottom of a pot.
Or you could use just a wooden spoon or a hammer, whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know? Even like this, you could
Just be careful with the glass.
Yes, you're right.
Mash it up.
That's it. That's good.
And make sure if you have a meat cleaver, don't use the spike sides because you're gonna poke holes in it.
So we just put all of this in, and we've got
Chai spices.
all the chai spices. It's pretty awesome. So we have what do we have? 8 cups of water, and it's been boiling. And we're gonna go ahead and just add all of these ingredients into the pot.
And then we're gonna bring it back to a boil.
And then it's gonna come back to a boil. So you're gonna cover it, bring it to a boil, and then once it comes to a boil, you can let it boil for about 30 minutes, or actually simmer, like a rolling simmer for about 30 minutes. And then we're going to just let it cook down on a low simmer for about 3 hours.
This chai tea has been cooking down for 3 hours now, letting all of the yummy, rich spices marinate.
So good. And then what I've done is I strained it. And you want to use a fine mesh strainer. And this is what it looks like, all cooked down after 3 hours.
Cardamom pods, everything just kind of like absorbs.
It's the most delicious potpourri, you guys. You could literally leave this out and it would smell your house up like amazing. The cinnamon, it's so good.
It's like Christmas time.
So I've just warmed this and I'm gonna add a little bit of honey. You are gonna add as much honey as you like because I love honey.
She loves honey. I don't like it as sweet because we always add some milk to it and I feel like that's a little bit of sweetness.
Oh, this is wonderful. We don't add the black tea. Some people add black tea. It's very traditional to add black tea to chai.
Traditional chai.
And so because we're not, thank you. Don't forget the milk.
Gotta leave room for the milk.
And so we like to drink this anytime. So you could actually add.
We like having a cup at night and you don't want to have the caffeine at night. And some people don't like having caffeine. So this is a great caffeine-free version of the chai.
Yes,
and we have fresh, homemade cashew milk or any nut milk. We actually have a recipe for that on our YouTube channel, which you can find.
And I love hazelnut milk as well. So cheers, Meg. A little toddy of chai tea.
It tastes just like dessert, but like a better for you version. The nut milk and all the spices. So good.
So for this full recipe, you can go to currygirlskitchen.com.
Yes.
You can follow us on Facebook and Pinterest, Instagram,
Twitter.
And if you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe down below so you can get more great recipes just like this in your inbox every Wednesday.
Yes.